Good morning, beautiful people. Matter of fact, hit that like button, subscribe to my page, hit the bell notification, leave a comment down below. How is everybody doing with this lunar eclipse? I feel fine. I feel wonderful. It has been a beautiful past few days for me. Just loving it. But my husband's been a little snappy. And a lot of people have been depressed and snappy, and not me. Not me. Oh, my stomach is growling. Starving like Marvin this morning, I'm telling you. But, I had went to Walmart again to pick up a few groceries here and there. Just a few items. Took my husband's service dog. That way I can work with her because I train service dogs. I don't pay buku bucks for training and all this other stuff, but that's wonderful if people want to do that. Well, every single time I go to Walmart, every single time, between customers and employees touching her. What part on her vest do you not understand? Service dog. Do not pet. You don't go around touching people's wheelchairs. You don't touch their oxygen tanks. Service dogs are considered medical equipment. No touchy. So I filled out one of those Walmart surveys. Sure enough, within a matter of hours, they called me. Asked me who it was. I could only see one employee's badge. All the other employees had the name tag part turned around where I couldn't read it. I had to argue with this lady up on the phone, supposedly a representative from Walmart. Telling me that they ask every time somebody comes in there with their pet. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't ask if it's a service dog or an emotional support animal. You don't ask what their tasks are. You just allow every Tom, Dick, and Harry, Mary, Jane, and Sue up in there with their cats, with their snakes, with their whatever kind of animal. Service dogs do not bark up in the store. I can't even tell you how many times I had dogs barking at my husband's service dog. I can't even tell you how many times I had customers and employees running up on her. I can't even tell you how many times I've seen people in there with their dogs up in the buggy. That's not a service dog. That is an emotional support animal, or else it's your personal pet that you just didn't want to leave at home. Okay. ESA, emotional support animals, do not have the same access rights as a service dog or miniature horse. Miniature horses can also be service animals. Okay, if your dog barks up in there, it's not a service dog. If your dog is up in there going pee-pee and boo-boo, it's not a service dog. We had went to the mall the other day, and all of a sudden, my husband's service dog stopped and started sniffing the ground. I'm like, somebody had their personal pet in here, and they went potty up on the floor. That is not a service dog. Our service dog will not go potty. She will not bark. She absolutely stays by my husband's side like a conjoined twin. And I flat out told this lady up on the phone, all four paws must be on the floor at all times. They don't ride around in buggies. You don't carry them. That is either an ESA or your personal pet, which do not have the same access rights as service dogs. My husband's service dog is legitimate, and I told her I will go back to H.E.B. And I did. And I did. 2 or 3 days later, I took my husband's service dog again to H.E.B. Not a problem up in there. Soon as you come in with the dog stroller or put it up in the buggy, H.E.B. employees will ask you to leave because they even know that's not a service dog. That's an emotional support animal. People, I understand. I love dogs. I really do. But an ESA is for emotional support. It's not a service dog. It's not. A service dog has a task. My husband's service dog has a task, a minute or two to alert him to seizures and strokes. And how can his dog alert him to that if y'all are up there petting it? Stop! Like I said, I love animals too. But I don't go up there pet no animal, especially if I see a vest up on it. Now, under ADA law, American Disability Act, the service dog does not have to wear a vest. I mean, yeah, this is good if they do, so that way I can see if it is actually working. But there's other ways to tell, too. The animal's focused on its handler. If it's, you can just tell a service dog and how well behaved they are. Okay. My dog is not running around up in the store. She is not jumping up on people. She is not barking. She is not going pee-pee or boo-boo. And I definitely don't carry her or let alone put her up in a buggy. I told my husband from now on we are just shopping at H.E.B. I'm sorry, Walmart, but this has been going on way too long. Your employees do not ask people when they come in with their cats, their dogs, their emotional support animals, snakes. And I love snakes. I really do. But, yeah, the person can lie and say it's a service animal, a service dog. But you would know as soon as they pick it up to carry it or pick it up to put it up in the buggy. Make them leave. Make them leave. All 4 paws must be up on the floor at all times. Unless it's like my husband's dog. She will do deep pressure therapy. If he's having a seizure or stroke, she will actually crawl on top of him to help him relax, have a zen moment. When he comes up out of his seizure, he's something familiar around him, and that's his service dog, and she is doing her job. So this whole thing, we can't ask. Okay. But watch them in there. It's only service dogs and miniature horses that are service animals. These cats, these snakes, these peacocks, and blah, 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 blah. No. That's an ESA. Make them leave. And then as soon as somebody says, oh, but it's my service dog, and you catch them going potty up on the floor, barking, carrying them around the store, or, picking them up to put them up in the buggy. Make them leave. As your store enforce federal law. Enforce it. I'm just sick of it. I would love to go shopping at Walmart again. There's a few things that I would love to get up there that I can't get at H.E.B. But I applaud H.E.B. for enforcing the American Disability Act. Thank you, H.E.B. And shame up on you, Walmart. You'll come back now, you hear?